Robin. Slow rockin' Robin, 'cause we really gonna rock 'em tonight. Every little swallow, every chickadee, every little bird in the tall oak tree. The wise or loud, the big black crow, flap of their wings, sing and go, bird, go, rockin' Robin. Rockin' Robin. Slow rockin' Robin, 'cause we really gonna rock tonight. And the Oreo, he rocks in the treetop all the day long, popping and a singing his song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rockin' Robin, rockin' Robin, slow rockin' Robin, 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight. Well, the pretty little raven at the birdland stand taught him how to do the pop, and it was grand. They started going steady and bless my soul. He out popped the buzzard and the Oreo. He rocks in the treetop all the day long, hopping and a bopping and a singing his song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rockin' Robin, rockin' Robin, slow rockin' Robin, 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight.
And welcome back to another Will It Forge watching paint dry stream. Let's start out a little bit differently this time, aside from issues with getting the stream started, because you know, YouTube sucks at YouTube. With their change to events and everything, I had to like double and triple down on updating my settings to get things going on all my streaming platforms, which is, count it, 2 of them over at DLive and over at YouTube. Both under the identity of Will It Forge. You can find me there. Hello, Mr. Dax, and welcome to the audience again on another lovely painting stream. The so-called art stylings of Will at the Will It Forge art and video studio. Do have the latest natural light photo up on the screen of our dragon picture as we left it the last time. For people who don't know, that's actually from edge line to edge line is 14 inches. So this is, even though it's got a lot of really fine detail, this is a kind of sizable picture. Happen to have a couple of other things kind of sitting around from other projects and other video. Well, this one's on another video, actually, my slate video. Perfect little slate coaster. Yes, slate forges, and it actually will, with a lot of patience and a lot of electricity going into it, it will cut right through the slate. And then this one, because my sense of humor, what can I say? Lovely little projects you pick up and do from time to time. Yes, thank you, Mr. Dax. The dragon is looking really nice. We got a couple of minor detail things along. I got a spot here with little gray on the pink. I got a spot here, just here with red on the metallics. I'm gonna have some touch-up work to do. I don't know if I'm gonna do that today or later. I'm probably going to start up in the corner and then work my way back towards that. And of course we will have the jukebox going. We will have the music. We will have the singing. I've got my LaserCat approved mug for my Pepsi today. So I got my coffee, my beer, my Pepsi. Life is good. Except I didn't grab a new bottle of Pepsi, so I might have to pause stream midway for refill. Live TV, and you can't be ready for everything. Yes, I was Groot. I saw that online and said, you know what? I can step that up one level. Now, the neat thing about this is the laser I have, the Glowforge laser. More information is in a link in the channel description. This text, I took and I just threw this piece of birch in there, and then I took on a black Sharpie and I wrote, I was Groot. Stuck it in there. The laser allowed me to scan it, move the image over to this, and burn it. So that's just one of those really neat little perks about the Glowforge. It's got limitations. I can't throw something in there that's 6-8 inches thick. You know, I can't throw something in there that's 50 inches wide. I can do 50 inches long, but not 50 inches wide. But it's got some, you know, it's got some positives, and it's a very friendly device. And it gave me this here. It looks like we got a few lurkers, plus the one of the usual noisy folks, Mr. Dax being our one of our resident talkers. Give me just a moment to double check the status over on DLive, because occasionally DLive sucks at DLive, though not nearly as often as YouTube sucks at YouTube. And DLive's getting a stream too. So, the only thing remaining for now. Thank you, Quinn the Cultist. Yes, I love my dragon. It's coming along well. I've got some projects lined up for after Mr. Dragon, but Mr. Dragon's going to take us a few more streams. Just to give Quinn the Cultist the clean, high definition, well, relatively high definition, the full screen natural light image of that. And true to form, we'll have the tunes, we'll have the singing, we'll have the painting, we'll have the jabber, the chat, the talking. Yeah, I know, I saw that looks like Satsu is streaming, so I'm probably going to lose a few people here and there. It happens. We did a lot last week, more with the Straight No Chaser. This week we're starting out with the stuff with Peter Howlands. I can't rave enough about Peter Howlands. Some of the stuff features other people, Home Free, Maluka. For later in the year, I've got some stuff with the Piano Guys and Peter Howlands. I do have a licensing agreement. Yeah, watching both at the same time, that could be an interesting little crossover experiment too. I do have a licensing agreement with Peter Howlands where I can use his materials, and so I do. I just have to work on setting up the playlist a moment. Notice that my licensing agreement with Peter Howlands does not keep me from getting copy claimed, but as long as I'm being claimed by his people, because my singing doesn't change the dynamic enough, hey, I'll work with it. I mute stuff afterwards. Other people try and claim it. I do contest stuff. You know what? There's one Beatles song out there in the public domain too. I can just throw that in there just to have it come up as it comes. I know I've got it here somewhere. And get some old stuff with Peter Hounds and the Fox and the Hound too. No, older, a few years back now. Well, I guess we'll start with the Beatles because once again, live TV. Love me do. You know I love you. I'll always be true. So please love me do. Love me do. You know I love you. I'll always be true. So please love me do. Oh, love me do. Someone to love, somebody new. Someone to love, someone like you. Love me do. You know I love you. I'll always be true. So please love me do. Oh, love me do. Love me do. You know I love you. I'll always be true. So please love me do. Oh, love me do. Yeah, love me do. Oh, love me do. Oh, love me do. Yeah, love me do. And we are good. try this again in a moment. Gotta get myself set up for the next part of it. We are going to run with a little bit of this light green here up in some of the leaves up in here, plus other places. Remembering that we don't hold with common styles of coloration around here. We have no truck with the color wheel. I'm just going to stick some colors where I think they're going to look good, and y'all going to be stuck with that. So hang on for the ride. Well, good on you, Quinn the Cultist, for recognizing a few things early on in the stream. First, I am a madman. I'm definitely a madman. Don't you ever forget that. And second, I hold no truck with the color wheel whatsoever. If you've seen the one, I think it was for Matt Smith, just the first episode when he became the doctor and he was going through all those different foods with the new taste buds, and tried something in the next scene he's flinging a plate out the door and going, and stay out. That's exactly how I hold to the color wheel. Yep, color wheel, schmuller schmeal. Now, some of the stuff that I do ends up falling in the lines of the color wheel anyway, but I go with just what looks good to me, and that's where it goes. So you end up with very non-traditional color combinations next to each other, and my opinion on that is people can take it and cope, or they can run away and hide. There is no third option there. So far, my audience has grown, so some people like it.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more, people talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs that voices never shared. No one dared disturb the sound of silence. Fool, said I, you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you. But my words like silent raindrops fell and echo in the wells of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made, and the sign flashed out its warning in the words that it was for me. And the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls, and whispered in the sounds.
Yeah, Quinn the Cultist, as long as it looks nice, who cares? But I know that my technique and my color selections have got to be sending some classically trained artists, so to speak, into absolute seizures. I do actually work with a graduate from an art school who's like, look at my end results, but don't look at the process. If you value your sanity, don't look at the process. And that version of Sound of Silence is also, it's Peter Hollins and then Tim Faust from is it Home? Yeah, Home Free. And he has got just an amazing bass talent going on. And he and Home Free have done a number of collaborations with Peter Hollins. Like I said, I love Peter Hollins. I link him in all of my streams. His channel is down below. that is also part of a licensing agreement that I have with him that gives me permission to play his music in my streams. But I'd be shilling him even without that. I just wouldn't be playing so much of his music because of, you know, copy claims.
I never thought
Oh, come on.
hyenas essential. They're crude and unspeakably plain, but maybe they've a glimmer of potential if allied to my vision and brain. I know that your powers of retention are as wet as a warthog's backside, but as thick as you are, pay attention. My words are a matter of pride. It's clear from your vacant expressions the lights are not all on upstairs, but we're talking kings and successions. Even you can't be caught unawares. So prepare for the chance of a lifetime. Be prepared for sensational news. A shining new era is tiptoeing nearer.
And where do we feature?
Just listen to teacher.
I know it sounds sordid,
But you'll be rewarded when at last I am given my dues. And injustice deliciously squared. Be prepared.
Yeah, be prepared. We'll be prepared. For what?
For the death of the king.
Great idea. Who needs a king? No king, no king. La 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 la.
And yes, there will be a king.
Hey, but you said.
I will be king.
Say that we'll soon be connected. With a king who'll be all time adored.
Of course, quid pro quo, you're expected to take certain duties on board. The future is littered with prizes, and though I'm the main addressee, the point that I must emphasize is you won't get a sniff without me. So prepare for the cool of the century. Be prepared for the murkiest scam. Meticulous planning, tenacity spanning, decades of denial is simply why I'm the king, undisputed, respected, saluted, and seen for the wonder I am. Yes, my teeth and ambitions are bad. Be prepared.
yes, our teeth and ambitions are bad. Be prepared.
Thank you so much to my patrons for allowing me to do these videos. You guys are amazing.
And just like that, I got copy claimed by Disney. Not by Peter Hollins, not by his representatives for his music stuff. Disney. I think it's the funniest thing in the world. It gets better because the House of Mouse copy claims me based on the Japanese version of the movie. At least the last time they did, that was what it was. It's hilarious. Well, joke's on you, House of Mouse. I'm not making any money on this. I'm just entertaining people. And having some fun. Curse you, Disney. Disney is Disney. They're gonna be.
I'm not a stranger to the dark.
That's gonna suck.
Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come, and I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. Another round of bullets hits my skin. We'll fire away, 'cause today I won't let the shit sink in. We are bursting through the barricades and reaching for the sun. Yeah, that's what we become. I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come, and I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. This is me. And I know that I deserve your love, 'cause there's nothing I'm worthy of. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. I'm marching on to the beat I drum. Marching on. Scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. This is me.
Not making money, entertaining others. We understand the words, but those ideas make no sense. That sounds like Disney. Now, I do think there is a link to my Teespring somewhere in the description or something where I do have LaserCat approved merchandise. Got lots of colors to the background. You can have text in black or white depending on the background color, like the mug I showed earlier. But I don't have, I don't have super chats and monetization and everything. I'm only at, what is it, 153 subscribers, so I'm still growing. I'd grow faster if I made more videos, and I need to do that. Because I have stuff to make videos from. If you've seen the other ones, I've got a lot of materials I haven't tested yet. And I have fun making those too. It's just recently been time and health and energy. So I get back to some of that. But so far, I'm brought to you by me. And you all have been warned, you know what you're getting into watching this stream, so I'm not going to take any blame for the... I'm not going to take any blame for the stuff you don't like. You know where the X to close it is. You know, there's other channels out there. But I do appreciate having an audience. It does make it easier streaming to have real people out there on the other end. And I know there's only 2 of you chatting out there, but display says we got 6 watching, so we got a few lurkers out there too. Thank you so much for showing up. And we're gonna get back into the jukebox because it's a lot easier than that's my cheat is for when I'm focusing on the painting. The jukebox is a lot easier than watching chat the whole time. I have to keep kind of looking away from my art, and if I look away while I'm painting, I make big mistakes. If I don't, I make little ones. Oh, and that performance of This Is Me from Peter Hounds, he had over 500 of his followers involved at that. Help, he won't let us out of the basement, and he makes us watch him paint and cut through things with a laser. Oh, it's worse than that. I force you to watch paint dry. You can thank Lady Monkey for that one. She's the one that suggested the stream title on that.
When I am down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burden be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be.
That is sad, Tal, because you find I've got some experience in that area as far as things you can't take because of the passing of a loved one. And some of it does slowly come back to you. I've got stuff in my playlist now that a few years ago, with the being much closer to the passing of Mrs. Forge, I wouldn't have been able to have playing in the live stream, let alone sing to. And you know, time wounds, all heals. And it tends to get better with time. Nothing's perfect. There's gonna be down days and everything, but you reach the point where even if it hurts, some of those are the fond memories that bring you back. And music is very transformative and connected in that way. Yeah, exactly. You tear up when you hear it, but you still love it. And for people who, they've got that pain, and they, some of them, they just need longer. They need longer, and then it clears some more, where you get that point where you love to listen to it even if you do tear up. And then there's good days, there's bad days. So you have this time maybe you can, and the next time you can't. It changes. Grief is something that grows and changes and matures, and I don't think it ever really leaves, but it does. You learn to be with it in ways where you can appreciate the good even if you're sad about the bad. And there you get to rushing, and you get those mistakes in. Now, I've had some luck with just trying to get it out quickly with a Q-tip before, so we're going to try the same. Hey. Kind of worked. Now I got one other thing that just came to my attention here. I've got this drop of dark paint right there. And that one, I'm going to try and let just a little bit of water soak into it, and then see if I can't just blend it. Yeah, Mr. Dex, we are defined a lot by the good and bad memories and experiences, and also how we deal with those and how we come back to them later. Yeah, yeah, you're right. It's a strong word, yes, but in part true, because it's that we have the part that's us, and then we have the part that's us because of our experiences. And we definitely be different people with different experiences, but we are the people that we are because of the experiences we've had. I think that blending might just work. If I'm careful and I don't mess other stuff up. Time to leave that spot alone so I don't make it any worse. Come back over here. Yeah, because of file names being file names, this one always follows next.
In the quiet, misty morning, when the moon has gone to bed, when the sparrows stop their singing, and the sky is clear and red, when the summer ceased its gleaming, when the corn is past its prime, when adventure's lost its meaning, I'll be homeward bound in time. Bind me not to the pasture, chain me not to the plow. Set me free to find my calling, and I'll return to you somehow. If you find it's me you're missing, if you're hoping I'll return to your thoughts, I'll soon be listening, and in the road I'll stop and turn. Then the wind will set me racing as my journey nears its end, and the path I'll be retracing as I'm homeward bound again. Bind me not to the pasture, chain me not to the plow. Set me free to find my calling, and I'll return to you somehow. Bind me not to the pasture, chain me not to the plow. Set me free to find my calling, and I'll return to you somehow. In the quiet, misty morning, when the moon has gone to bed, when the sparrows stop their singing, and the sky is clear and red, when the summer ceased its gleaming, when the corn is past its prime, when adventure's lost its meaning, I'll be homeward bound in time.
Oh. Just about done with this light green across the upper part, and then I'll get to flip the picture around to make sure you all can see where things are going below. Yes, I am cheating. It is a lot of leaves specifically that are getting this green. But if you look through the picture, there's a lot of leaves in very non-traditional colors, even for here. I'm going to wait on that piece, though. It's things you have to kind of think about and come back to. Rigged. Hashtag rigged. Oh. No, I'm not Jack Gunsky.
Baba yetu yetulie mbinguni yetu amina. Baba yetulie jina lako litukuzwe. Baba yetulie mbinguni yetu amina. Baba yetulie jina lako litukuzwe. Utupe leo chakula chetu tunachohitaji, utusamehe makosa yetu kama nasi tunavyowasamehe wale hutukosea, usitutie katika majaribu, lakini utuokoe na yule mwovu milele. Baba yetulie mbinguni yetu amina. Baba yetulie jina lako litukuzwe. Baba yetulie mbinguni yetu amina.
Tunachohitaji utusamehe makosa yetu, kama nasi tunavyowasamehe waliotukosea, usitutie katika majaribu, lakini utuokoe na yule mwovu milele. Baba yetu yetulie, jina lako litukuzwe. Baba yetu yetulie, jina lako litukuzwe.
Very good reason for that, Quinn the Cultist. It is actually from the theme song to Civ 4. What I don't think that they tell you is, according to the information I have here, it is the Lord's Prayer in Swahili. And just one of the things that Peter Howlands does really well is knocking out some of the songs, be they in games or elsewhere, in other languages, real or made up. And I thought I'd throw that one on there because it'd be absolutely hilarious to have the folks who own Civ try to claim it. He does other Civ theme songs too. But that one, if it's actually, as reported, the Lord's Prayer in Swahili, they probably don't have a copyright to the work, just to their performance of it. And, well, this isn't their performance of it. Hey, Clayton Bigsby 35 over on D Live. Thank you for the ice cream. Thank you for the ice cream. Big spenders, and happy to see folks over there too. Quinn, you're watching me on your TV. Well, hey, bravo on that. I have actually done that with Lords of the Night and one or two of the 2 Cents Plus streams, doing the YouTube streaming through my PlayStation. Although it's a little bit unnerving to have a full-screen monkey. And yeah, Mr. Dex, I guess the hashtag rigged fits for the fact of cheating. Just remember that application of green to leaves for me may be cheating, but it's still not following the color wheel. And you get a hashtag about eliminate the color wheel or end color oppression in art. I have to be careful about that, though. I'd be taken for the wrong kind of person. I like it because it lets me do other things on my PC. No, I hear that. I do, I'll do some things on the TV, I'll do some things on tablet or phone, and some things on the computer. Lords of the Night's usually on my tablet, unless I want to use the tablet for something. Then it's on the TV or the laptop. Always a toss-up for what you're going to get where. But I mean, I've got, as a steady usage, I've got the TV, the laptop, phone, and tablet. So I could be running multiple tasks through there. This is another one from a game.
There are loved ones in the quarry whose dear forms you often miss. When you close your earthly story, will you join them in their bliss? Will the circle be unbroken by and by, by and by? Is a better home awaiting in the sky, oh, in the sky?
In the joyous days of childhood, all they told of wondrous love pointed to the dying Savior. Now they dwell with him above. Will the circle be unbroken by and by?
Hey, Hollins family. I hope you enjoyed this. Currently, have the entire family in the car. We're leaving the city to try to evacuate to my sister and my mom's house because there's fires all around us and the smoke here is horrendous.
Yeah, technology is great right up until it breaks. Well, right now I'm working on a number of different things technology-wise because I have got to replace Potato Clock with something that's a little better for video creation and streaming. Like something with a real video card and not an integrated video chip from Intel. That's the reason why it gets called Potato Clock, is because it's got the video card of a potato clock. But it lets me stream simple things, and it lets me make simple videos, as anybody who's looked at my channels knows. Both this channel where I post some videos, gotta get back into more of that, and I stream. Other streams I've been on, which is basically Quippers United with Jack Gunsky. Been a guest there a few times. Always fun to hang out with those reprobates. And then the videos I've made here and some videos on my narration channel, which is up to 4 videos now, and something like 5, 6 subscribers, something like that. And I'm working on more content for that too, so giving my classic pacing, probably be a few weeks, but I'm working on it, and I got some visuals to go with that are a little different than some of the visuals I've done before, so fingers crossed. Now, Quinn the Cultist, you love that song too, but do you know which video game they're referencing taking that arrangement from? Bonus points with absolutely no economic value whatsoever for getting it right. Absolutely right. BioShock Infinite. That's a good call.
When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side. shine. All your dreams are on their way. See how they shine. Oh, if you need a friend, I'm sailing right behind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind. Ease your mind.
Hey, Holland's family, why do you always start with the
School choir sang this every chance you got. You mean Bridge Over Troubled Water? Wow, I grew up on it because I grew up on a lot of stuff like Juice Newton, Kenny Rogers, Simon and Garfunkel, plenty of Simon and Garfunkel, Peter, Paul, and Mary. I should say. I wonder if they're thinking about putting together a medley of some of that stuff, actually. Trying my hand at it, but there is a lot of effort that goes in behind the scenes on those things. Yeah, we're gonna do the light green right here too, next to that blue. I'll decide later if I like it, because if I decide I make a mistake, I can paint over it, though. Past things I've done, I leave the mistake in. Not like mistakes like things that need touch up, but mistakes like I decide the color isn't best suited. Leave one or two of those in. Give me a flaw that I can see and other people don't notice. Finished version, but the lyrics were very similar. Okay. I don't have a lot of singing in other languages. I can do mostly, aside from songs that are actually in those languages that I learned that way, and some of those to this day I don't know the lyrics, but Silent Night in Spanish was one I had at least the first verse down pat. And that wasn't even in any of my choirs or anything. That was just learned that from Mama Forge, who hasn't had Spanish in years and still does better at it than me, and I've taken various classes and everything, so languages ain't always my strong suit. I think I do consistency because I didn't. Yep, I had this right here in this green. So we're gonna do this piece here the same. Brother was in choir, he likes singing. I've been in a lot of choirs. Grew up in church, still go when my health allows me to. We had children's choir, had teen retreats with choirs. We'd get together and, just get together and talk and sing and everything. Always enjoyed that. Then had high school, junior and senior year, I went to a private school. The interesting thing there is I worked to pay for half of my tuition to a private school myself. That was a private high school, and you had to be in either choir or band, so had that there. I've been in musicals, choirs, stage plays, nothing like super big performance. But nothing pushover either. I do enjoy singing. I'm not always good at it, but I do enjoy it. I am going to go ahead and I've got to pause a moment because I think I might have kicked myself on blood sugars. Bad part of being a diabetic. And I just need to go and check those minutes. I'm going to start the next song and put us on a Be Right Back. No worries if I'm running a little low. I got my sugars around.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this. It was all done in one take. That's great, right? One take wonder. Yeah.
Oh, why you look so sad? The tears are in your eyes. Come on and come to me now.
Don't be ashamed to cry. Let me see you through. 'Cause I've seen the dark side too.
When the night falls falls on you. Don't know what to do. Nothing you confess could make me love you less.
I'll stand by you. I'll stand by you. Won't let nobody hurt you. I'll stand by you.
So, if you're mad, get mad. Don't hold it all inside. Come on and talk to me now.
Hey, what you got to hide? I get angry too.
Well, I'm a lot like you.
When you're standing at the crossroads and don't know which path to choose, let me come along. 'Cause even if you're wrong,
I'll stand by you.
I'll stand by you. Won't let nobody hurt you. I'll stand by you. Take me in into your darkest hour, and I'll never desert you. I'll stand by you. And when the night falls on you, baby, you're feeling all alone. You won't be on your own. I'll stand by you. I'll stand by you. Won't let nobody hurt you. I'll stand by you. Take me in into your darkest hour, and I'll never desert you. I'll stand by you. I'll stand by you. Won't let nobody hurt you. I'll stand by you. Take me in into your darkest hour, and I'll never desert you. I'll stand by you.
I'll stand by you. Don't let nobody hurt you. I'll stand by you.
Hey,
And I'm back. It was for the people who are lurking in the chat that I know are concerned about it. It was low, but not dangerously slow. So, a couple rolls of Smarties until I can eat later is perfectly fine. I say that because there are people that I know they lurk, but they get worried about me. I don't know why people get worried about me. I'm a big jerk most of the time. But hey, there are some truly good people out there. Yeah, as far as a private school, the private high school wasn't terribly expensive, all considered. You figure that they, even with the private tuition, they took kids from K through 12 combined for less money than your average public school took just for high school, not junior high and high school, just for high school, and had some of the best test scores and grades in the area. It was, I'd say it was a no-brainer for that reason, but the truth was that I didn't want to be homeschooled the rest of my time, and I had some friends going to that school. There were some pluses to the school, some negatives to the school, but it was a good experience for me overall, I think. I went from there to a college that I paid the whole thing on working full-time and schooling full-time. And I had to pay the whole amount on that because white male. Hello, Kyler. Welcome to Kyler from Work. Sucks to have to work when you want to be home, but don't we almost always want to be home? So you kind of stuck with some stuff there. But I'm glad to see you stopping in for a few moments when you can, and hopefully the rest of your day goes quickly and smoothly for you. You got tomorrow off. That's good. In that case, you can I can expect your stream at its regular time.
I am a question to the world, not an answer to be heard, or a moment that's held in your arms. What do you think you'd ever say? I won't listen anyway. You don't know me, and I'll never be what you want me to be. Understand, I'm a boy, no, I'm a man. You can't take me and throw me away. And how can you learn what's never shown? Yeah, you stand here on your own. They don't know me, 'cause I'm not here. I want a moment to be never see. All you wanted, I can be. Now you know me, and I'm not afraid. And I wanna tell you who I am. Can you help me be a man? They can't break me as long as I know who I am. And I want a moment to be real. Wanna touch things I don't feel. Wanna hold on and feel I belong. And how can the world want me to change? They're the ones that stay the same. They can't see me, but I'm still here. They can't tell me who to be, 'cause I'm not what they see. Yeah, the world is just sleeping while I keep on dreaming for me. While I keep on dreaming on. And the words are just whispers and lies that I'll never believe. And I want a moment to be real. Wanna touch things I don't feel. Wanna hold on and feel I belong. And how can they say I never change? They're the ones that stay the same. I'm the one now, 'cause I'm still here. I'm the one, 'cause I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here.
Catch you later, Kyler. See you tomorrow on your stream, definitely. Kyler does stream Sunday afternoons when he isn't at work. And when he's not too sick too. He's had some issues with pneumonia and the like lately. But he's bouncing back as a strong fella and a more elderly gentleman. And he tends to stream Civilization 5. Let's see. Time to switch up colors. I guess today's kind of my green period for a while at least, because I got that darker shade that I think is more of a evergreen that I'm going to now use to contrast that bright green. More of a forest green kind of thing. We'll see how well it contrasts stuff. Yeah, Civ 5 is fun. On my game streams, I'm streaming Civ 4. I'm currently still at war with France because Napoleon did me dirty. And I've been making him pay for it. Hey, look at that. So far I haven't painted myself. Let's see if I can keep that trend up today. Odds are, no. Yeah, say any movie can be overdone, in which case you end up getting a little bit tired of the piece, even if it's really good music. And that's kind of sad to have something so overdone that it's like I can't take it anymore. But it can happen with anything. Yeah, Quinn the Cultist, painting yourself can be a fun part as long as you don't mess up your picture when you do it. I've got some spots on here that need touch-ups. I'm probably going to have to replace the color in spots because I couldn't match up which color I did in those spots because of accidentally painting myself and then smearing it, which also happens.
In sleep he sang to me, in dreams he came, that voice which calls to me and speaks my name. And in this labyrinth where night is blind, the phantom of the opera is inside my mind.
No more talk of darkness. Forget these wide-eyed fears. I'm here. Nothing can harm you. My words will warm and calm you.
All I want is freedom, a world with no more night, and you always beside me, to hold me and to hide me.
Then say you'll share with me one love, one lifetime. Let me lead you from your solitude. And say you'll need me with you here, beside you. Anywhere you go, let me go too.
Love me, that's all I ask of you.
Nighttime sharpens, heightens each sensation. Darkness stirs and wakes imagination. Silently the senses abandon their defenses, helpless to resist the notes I write. The power of the music of the night. Let your mind start the journey to a strange new world. Leave all thoughts of the life you knew before.
Yeah, it's a medley. It's another Peter Hollins performance. That was with his wife. Um, do have special ties to Phantom. That was always for Mrs. Forge and myself. Went and saw that a few times too. As we were talking earlier about things that you like, but grief interferes, and even a year ago, I wouldn't have been able to play that off stream, let alone sing it. There's a lot there for it. But things do change with time, and I can still enjoy. I can enjoy it without it destroying me. Yeah, they are all awesome songs. Most of the songs in that are awesome songs. So it's hard to get a bad pick, even if you're breaking it into multiples. We are making such good progress on this. And of course, I'm going to keep it up for a while yet. We're only marching up on the 2-hour mark, and unless I'm having problems with health and comfort, the art streams tend to be 2.5 to 3.5 hour ordeals. We're going to keep going for a while yet because making progress, and I like the way it's turning out. Remember that I do on the Twitter, usually within a few days, get a good daylight image of the updated picture posted there for you to see in clear natural light how the progress goes. Now, mind you, that's still not the, even with the digital and everything, it's still not the best view of it, but I don't have a better way to get you a good view, knowing that some of the colors just aren't going to translate well in the camera for some reason. But you can get a pretty good feel on the natural light pictures, at least, for how the colors are coming along, even if it's not a perfect match when you look at it side by side to the real image. I try. I really do. Yes, time flies when you're painting dragons. Gotta be careful what dragons you choose to paint, though, because you don't want to turn into something that is crunchy and tastes good with ketchup. As the old beware when meddling in the affairs of dragons, for your taste, say, your crunchy and tasty with ketchup, something like that. Yeah, I grew up with that song, and it only recently occurred to me just how messed up some of it would be. Um, reaping a land with a sickle of leather. He's really calling on this gal to do some pretty darn impossible stuff. Yeah, you want my affection, you want to be my true love. You gotta take on these impossible tasks. Don't get me wrong, the melody is absolutely entrancingly beautiful and everything. But when you start to actually think about what he is saying, you're like, dude, that's messed up. Yeah, find an acre of land between the salt water and the sea sand. Um, Not a lot of places that have between there. If I was the messenger, I'd be like, no thanks, you tell her that stuff yourself. Maybe she gave him food poisoning at the fair, and so he made that song about her. Mix a little arsenic in with the parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, you think? Maybe some cyanide. You get that bitter almond with the savory seasoning. That might work. It sounds very impractical. Yeah, some of the bands in that sound pretty darn impractical. like the Count of Monte Cristo bit, more annoying than deadly. So my experiences, though, have been with the more deadly stuff that you really don't want in your system at all. Now, to be fair, I'm not saying that my ex did that, but Mrs. Forge talked to a doctor who said that my ex did that, so grain of salt. One of the things the music helps on this is when I distract myself a little bit with the music, it becomes a lot easier to not rush some of the painting I'm doing, and especially in the finer detail sections, less rush gives less likelihood of major errors and screw-ups that need touch-ups later. And don't get me wrong, I want to finish the picture, but I want to finish the picture well. I don't want to get it done just to get it done. I want to get it done, have it looking good. Like unsalted peanuts, very deadly. Well, I've had unsalted peanuts. I haven't had raw peanuts. Actually, the one that I can't get enough of is vinegar and salt deep fried peanuts. And they have this one of those things you can't get normally in the north. Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, well, especially with those metal toxins like arsenic and lead. Well, slow and steady either wins the race or makes the person pretty darn hard to kill with those. One of the two. I don't want to test the theory on which one more likely applies to me. I'll give you that, though. Oh, deep fried peanuts are great. Vinegar and salt's a wonderful combination for savory snacks, especially potato chips and peanuts. And then you have actually, I don't want that color there. I do not want that color there. Let's go ahead and roll out all the extra water on that so we can do something else there later. But taking like deep fried in peanut oil, which is like, hey, we're gonna press you out for your blood, and then we're gonna cook your young in your blood. Yep, works great for peanuts. So you deep fry them in peanut oil and then have them rolled in vinegar and salt. And that is just delightfully tasty. Oh, you don't like salt and vinegar? Honey roasted preferred. Well, yeah, honey roasted is good, but I gotta be careful with sweetened stuff. Got the sugar. And so I like the savory stuff just as well. And I've always liked the vinegar and salt combination. Actually, you gotta be careful with that, though, because you do combination of cuts and the weak acid in the vinegar. You can do your mouth a lot of damage for requiring several days to recover doing that. So that's how Satan makes his snacks. Satan mixes murder wasp jam with scorpion peppers. And adds a laxative. Great, now I want nuts. I know the feeling. I don't think I've got any nuts in the apartment right now. And now I'm wanting some peanuts and some mixed nuts with macadamia and stuff like that. I have to wait for the next shopping trip, which is after the next paycheck. I was thinking about this. Sassy talks about being bougie with food sometimes. You know how bougie I get? I eat dollar store ramen out of a paper bowl with stainless steel chopsticks. And I'm bougie enough to have stainless steel chopsticks and lacquered bamboo chopsticks. Yes, Quinn, that was supposed to sound awful. Kind of the point. You gotta figure no redeeming virtues there. Not even a redeeming vice. Finish that piece for just a moment, and then start the next tune in the jukebox while I take a look at my picture and see what I'm doing. Wasabi nuts are something from the devil. You know, I've never had wasabi nuts or wasabi peas. I like spicy stuff, but for some reason I just I like wasabi with my sushi. I've never thought that it would be something that would seem enjoyable with like nuts or dried peas or something like that, or edamame. Instead, give me some good wasabi paste with some fresh sushi, and I'll go for that. Oh, they're not spicy; they just taste bad. Well, that's good to know.
Everything you're about to hear is made by the human voice and mouth. And some claps. Yeah.
Some nights I stay up, cashing in my bad luck. Some nights I call it a draw. Some nights I wish that my lips could build a castle. Some nights I wish they'd just fall off. But I still wake up and I see your ghost. Oh Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for. Oh, what do I stand for? What do I stand for?
Most nights I don't know anymore.
This is war. What are we waiting for? Why don't we break the rules already? I was never one to believe the hype. Say that for the black and white. I tried twice as hard and I'm half as right. But here they come again to take my style. That's alright. I found a mother in my bed tonight. She stops my bones from wondering just who I am, who I am, who I am. Some
See, stars, that's all they are. When I hear songs,
They sound like a swan, so come on. Well, that is it, guys. That is all. 5 minutes in and I'm born again. 10 years of this, I'm not sure if anybody understands. This one is not for the folks at home. Sorry to leave, mama had to go. Who the hell wants to die alone? I'll try to fear the desert sun. Breaking for my sister, the calm that she called love. But then I look into my nephew's eyes, then you wouldn't believe the most amazing things that can come from some terrible lies. The other night you wouldn't believe a dream I just had about you and me. I caught you up but we both agreed it's for the best you didn't listen. It's for the best we get our distance. Oh, it's for the best you didn't listen. For the best we get our distance.
somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you'll find me. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dare to, oh, why can't I? Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you'll find me. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dare to, why, oh why can't I?
I do it.
Hey, Hollins family, thank
Yeah, that one did have a little bit of auto-tune there. Quinn the Cultist, not a lot, just that one section that he had there. And if you watch the video, they actually do specifically label it as being auto-tuned for anybody that isn't aware of what to listen for on that. Not a big fan of auto-tune in general, but they did do a nice little blending of that with the rest of the vocals, I find. So I don't send him too much for auto-tune on that, because they're obviously not. He's not using auto-tune to cover for lack of talent or anything like that. And I have finally managed to paint myself just a little bit. Got my thumb in the green paint, but I didn't get any transfer to the board with that. So lucky there.
Come, little children, I'll take thee away into a land of enchantment. Come, little children, the time's come to play here in my garden of shadows.
Follow, sweet children, I'll show thee the way through all the pain and the sorrows. Weep not, poor children, for life is this way, murdering beauty and passions. Are you coming to the tree? They strung up a man, they say murdered 3. Strange things did happen here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree.
Hush now, dear children, it must be this way, too weary of life and deceptions. Strange things did happen here, no stranger it would be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree?
Through all the pain and sorrow,
Strange things did happen here, no stranger it would be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. Strange things did happen here, no stranger it
is
would
this way,
if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree where dead men called out for his love to flee? Come, little children, the time's come to play here in my garden of shadows. Come, little children, I'll take thee away into a land of enchantment. Come, little children, the time's come to play here in my garden of shadows.
Yeah, the whole green thumb thing actually did for a little bit. It's still got little tinge of green on there. I don't think you can see it well on the camera. least it's not a black thumb this time. That's actually, Black Thumb is my ex who managed to kill an air fern. I still don't know how. And an aloe, and those are two plants that are supposed to be nigh on to impossible to kill. But the plants died. Now I'm Willet Farm. I don't actually play too many farm simulators, though. I've got some. I got farming simulators and everything. I should do that. Yeah, the black thumb is, I think the black thumb is seen as the opposite of the green thumb, where you basically you kill every plant you touch, as opposed to the plants thriving. Oh, this is what I want. I want to do this color right in here, where I was thinking about that green. Good to know you're terrible with plants. Okay. Well, I can keep some plants alive. Others struggle a little bit more. Want to get myself some cacti again.
Frozen, I held my breath right from the start. I knew that I found a home for my heart to fall, but watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more.
Time stands still, beauty and all she is. Every breath, every hour has come to this. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid.
That one's a little bit hard sometimes because of Mrs. Forge and that, but you can't let stuff like that end your life. You gotta keep going on. Then you got the thing, you know. I am a cripple and autistic, so nice little combination of things there. My empathy score is like 9 out of 80. But music's always something that can bring feelings out in me. New Monkey had a twin. Yeah, I'm a different cripple, but got that, and I get the autistic jukebox going and everything like that. So I got less spinal damage as far as spinal cord damage than Monkey does, but stairs are still an enemy. I can tell you it's a bad idea to hit a tree at 55 miles an hour, no matter the reason for it.
That's what I'm talking about. This is our third time coming back here for a sit-down, huh? Pretty sweet. Yeah, they had to have us back because we still didn't take our stuff out of our rooms from the last time. Had to come back and get it. A lot of stuff was missing. See a lot of chasers in the house tonight for opening. Yeah. All right, folks, we got a brand new show for you tonight. We got some new songs, we got some classics, we got something for everybody. This next song is going to be sung to you by Mike Luganville. Please enjoy.
When I look into your eyes, it's like watching the night sky or a beautiful sunrise. Well, there's so much they hold, and just like the old stars, I see that you've come so far to be right where you are. Well, how old is your soul? Well, I won't give up, even if the sky can give
Yeah, Quinn the Cultist, there was a little bit of ouch to that. I didn't feel a whole lot of it while it was going on, but the after effects, let's just say they linger on. And linger on and linger on. The things you don't expect in a situation like that, getting hit by, well, I got hit in the head by the radio and the glove box, both of which came out of the dashboard. That was an interesting experience. I don't know. I think my cripple is a little more earned than Monkey's. It's just like, how'd you get crippled? Well, I turned my head a certain way, and a disc bulged and bruised my spine. Well, Mr. Dex, I have a stairs are a problem for pain and steadiness reasons, but I don't have like my leg strength give out on me like mid-step or anything. It's more of, oh crap, that suddenly hurts too much to keep standing. I slipped a few times, but Monkey definitely has a lot worse trouble with stairs than I do. We're talking about worlds of separation there. I also don't have any like hand and arm strength issues where he sometimes has trouble like grabbing and squeezing things. I don't have anything remotely close to that. Mine's all my stuff's all mid to lower body as a rule, at least as far as the injury cripples go. I can match him on diabetic. I'm actually probably far worse off there than he is. I do have other neurological pain-related stuff too, but generally speaking, I can count on if I put my foot down on a stair, it's not going to go out from underneath me. Unless I stuck it too close to the edge and it slips off. Monkey doesn't have to be anywhere close to the edge to go down the stairs. Ooh, I know where I want that color to go.
Okay, Charlie, I'm going to see your Bruce Springsteen one last time and raise you one. A John Bon Jovi. I need some help singing though. It's been a long run. It's all the same. Only the need for change every day. It seems we're wasting away. Another place where the faces are so cold. I travel all night just to get back home. 'Cause I'm a cowboy
Squidward on a chair? I think I'm missing a reference or something. Oh, living on a prayer, Squidward on a chair. Wow. That was a mean trick to pull. Very mean. Let's see. Oh, I got it. I got it. Just a little bit more to go tonight. I love memes. Memes can be so much fun. They can be, that's for sure. We're going to pretend we're working with the most useless crayon color. Only with watercolors and acrylics, it's not always quite as useless. And let's face it, we're not exactly working on paper here, so... Oh, this is perfect. I'm just having things pop into my head. Which things popping into my head is pretty much how I pick artwork in the first place. It's less effective as a romance tool, I'll have you know, unless you find somebody as crazy as you are. It's going on kind of thin, so I might have to do 2 coats on that. We'll see. Trying to pick up more of the pigmentation. Put this in a few strategic places, or a lot of strategic places, depending on my mood. And then throw in the black outlining when I get all the colors in, and it's just going to do a wild pop-out situation. Gonna be like a wild fireworks experience. Ooh, ah. But unironic and not sarcastic. Oh yeah, that's... Gotta focus on this a little bit. Line up a few songs, a straight no chaser. I'll throw one more Peter Howlands in there too, because see one I didn't have there before, and I like it.
I'm sitting in the railway station, got a ticket for my destination. On a tour of one night stands, my suitcase and guitar in hand, and every stop is neatly planned for a poet and a one-man band. Homeward bound, homeward bound, home where my thoughts escaping, home where my music's playing, home where my love lies waiting silently for me. Every day's middle street of cigarettes and magazines. But each town looks the same to me, the movies and the factories, and every stranger's face I see reminds me that I long to be homeward bound. Wish I was homeward bound, home where my thoughts escaping, home where my music's playing, home where my love lies waiting silently for me. Tonight I'll sing my songs again, I'll play the game and pretend. But all my words come back to me in shades of mediocrity, like emptiness and harmony. I need someone to comfort me. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound, home where my thoughts escaping, home where my music's playing, home where my love lies waiting for me, home where my thoughts escaping, home where my music's playing, home where my love lies waiting silently for me, silently for me.
It's a 2 for 1. Charlie, please tell the audience about our award-winning choreography.
Our award-winning choreography has won no awards whatsoever.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Joseph for his amazing Technicolor treatment.
Dance, Walter, dance! Oh, wait.
I close my
white golden coat flew out of sight. The colors faded into darkness. I was left alone. May I return to the beginning? The light is dimming, and the dream is too. The world and I, we are still waiting, still hesitating. Any dream will do. Any dream, any dream, any dream, any dream will do. Any dream, any dream, any dream, any dream will do.
Hank Steele, The Real Queer Cowboy is a hilarious song. I might have to check that one out sometime. One that is painfully hilarious is the song about how the yodel was born. And maybe I'll find that one and play it on stream, even if it gets acclaimed, because it's got its funny, definitely.
Melvin, sorry, Melvin. On the next stage, so please, if you have friends, family, foes, anyone, tell them to come out to the show. SNCmusic.com for info. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys have been incredible. Once again, we are Straight No Chaser!
Okay, so even the jokes seem fresh. Well, many of you may also be seeing for the very first time an a cappella show. Any first-time a cappella audience members out there? Don't say not you. Anybody? Okay, you can admit it. It's okay. We're gonna explain kind of how we do this. You might be thinking, are there background tracks? Are there background vocals or a percussion? I hear some percussion. I'm gonna assure you that everything you're hearing comes from these 10 guys through these mics out through the speakers. Nothing else, no filters, no tracks, no nothing. It's gluten-free, it's fat-free, it's fantastic for you. So yeah, so that's what you come to Vegas for, right? Health reasons, sure, of course. Well, we're gonna show you kind of how we do that. Now, in each song we've got, in a lot of songs we've got a vocal percussion guy. And on this next one, that's gonna be Mr. Tyler Trev. He's gonna kind of show you how he does that. Yeah, come on. Go for it, Ty. You can take off. Thanks for coming, man. He's got to get to the club right now. So that's our vocal percussion. That kind of switches around between a couple of guys. Then at the very top, you're going to be hearing the highest voices, the tenors. Tenors, you want to show? Okay, take a little bow. Sure. Give them a round of applause. Now, these guys, they sing the high parts. It's usually the solos or the melody. We call it in the business the easy part. That's what they do. So, technical term. I didn't make it up. So, that's what they do. Then the next part below that are the baritones. Baritones, you want to take a bow? Did you just ask someone to call you, Dave? They don't have your number. They don't. His number is 1-800 boring baritone parts. So what they do is, well, we have no idea what they do, but they're fun to hang out with after the show if you see them out on the casino floor losing. So then at the very bottom, you've got Randy and I, and we are the basses. We sing the bass part. Sure. Okay. It's a very lonely, boring part, a lot of dums and doo-ba-doo-wahs, and we never get to sing any of those coveted words. Well, special night tonight because we are about to turn things around. Enjoy.
1, 2, 3, 4, go! Because you know I'm all about that bass. No tenors, I'm all about that bass. Got that bass. No tenors, I'm all about that bass. Got that bass. No tenors, I'm all about that bass. Got that bass. Bass.
Yeah, it's pretty clear. I ain't no tenor too, but I can make you boom like I'm supposed to do. Cause I got that boom boom that all the girls chase, and all the low notes in all the right places.
I hear those tenors screaming, trying to reach the top. Sound like a bunch of girls. Come on, now make it stop.
If you like bass, then raise them up, cause every octave that I sing is perfect bottom to the top.
Yeah, my mama, she told me don't worry about those tenor guys. She
Said a girl's like a low voice to whisper in their ear at night.
It's getting so I won't be a pop star, no rock star, but I'll do just fine.
So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and waste your time. Because you know I'm all about that bass, no tenors. I'm all about that bass, no tenors. I'm all about that bass, no tenors. I'm all about that bass, bass.
I'm bringing bass back.
They don't have your number, Jerome. Don't those tenors sound like shrieking cats? They think they're all right.
But every young guy will hit his perfect bottom to the top. Yeah, my mama, she told me don't worry about those baritones. She said they sing the same three notes and never get so low.
They're really boring. They'll leave you snoring.
Back down to the vocal percussion guys.
All you need is a bass voice to get you through the night.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no tenors. I'm all about that bass, no tenors. I'm all about that bass, no tenors. I'm all about that bass, bass.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no tenors.
I'm all about that bass, no tenors. I'm all about that bass, no tenors. I'm all about that bass.
Got flipped.
Yeah, Quinn the Cultist, Big Brother is watching. There's a reason why I don't have any always-on devices on around me. Heck, even my phone, Siri has to be manually told to, I have to hold the button down to trigger Siri. There's no OK Google. There's no Alexa. I still get, you get the Google intrusions into your browsing and your search history results and advertisements that way. But I don't have them. I don't have things like stuff I say on stream and conversations going on suddenly turning into advertisements in my browser windows and stuff. I don't want those hassles. I don't want Amazon or Google or Apple listening to every single thing I say. I've already got the NSA and the FBI doing that. It's why let the corporate giants into it too. On the plus side is, the guy who's tasked with monitoring my phone has got the worst job on the planet. Ranks right up there with cleaning septic tanks and everything like that with your bare hands. But the person that's got to monitor my streams, he's got it pretty good, pretty easy. I mean, he's just got to listen, put up with me talking and the stuff that I play, the content that I got going out, which is a whole lot better than spying on my phone's camera.
Upside down. I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there, and I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air. There are a lot of confused faces out there right now. Clearly didn't watch sitcoms in the 90s. That is the theme song from a very popular show called That was really together, guys. That was amazing. It's like we planned this. That's awesome. Yes, that is from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Now, television has been around for a long time. I don't really know how long because I don't do research for these announcements, but I figure at least like 25, 35 years minimum. And within that time, the sitcom has been a prevalent genre of television. And if you ask us on stage, what is the mark of a true sitcom? It's got to have one of those great sitcom theme songs. You guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah, those songs that you tune in just a couple minutes early every week, just so you don't miss one precious note of them. Let me give you some examples. You tell me what lines what shows these lines are from. I'll get it eventually. All right, come and listen to a story about a man named Jed. Beverly Hillbillies, Not As Together is the first one. Work on that, guys. Not a lot of people know this, actually. That show was the prequel to a very popular show now called The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Again, I don't do any research for this. It's just Wikipedia Live up here. Okay, so let me give you another one. You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and then you have... Now we're getting it. All right, last one. This is an easy one. You all know this one. Thank you for being a friend. Golden Girls, that was really loud and soon. And you are proud of that. Yes, you must be the proud owner of a Golden Girls box set right there, I can tell. VHS? Yeah, definitely. It's the only way to watch them, real grainy-like. So, actually, I do have a little fun fact for you guys. This I did look up. This is gonna blow your minds. Madonna, today, is the same age as Blanche Devereaux was on the final season of The Golden Girls. Yeah, try sleeping tonight now. All right, so we decided to get a bunch of those great theme songs and put them into a medley for you guys. And now some of you may not be sitcom aficionados, so we created some slides that we're going to put up here to clue you in on what shows they came from. Now, we had to doctor those slightly for legal purposes, but I'm sure you won't even be able to tell. Please enjoy.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 8. Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. The weekend comes, the cycle hums, ready to race to you. These days are on, and you're free. These days are on, share them with me. These happy days are yours and mine. These happy days are yours and mine. Happy days. Well, it's a rare condition this day and age. Read any good news on the newspaper page. Another tradition, grand design. Some people say it's even harder to find. But there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. Da-da-da. It's all I see. The tower of dreams. Real love bursting out of every seam. As days go by, it's the bigger love of the family. Did I do that? A newborn in the neighborhood lives downstairs and it's understood. He's there just to take good care of me, like he's part of the family. Charles in charge of our days and our lives. Charles in charge of our wrongs and our rights. And I say, I want Charles in charge of me. 2, 3, and who? Told you life was gonna be this way. Job's a joke you broke, love life's the OA. It's like you're always stuck in second gear, when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, even your year. I'll be there for you when the rain starts to pour. I'll be there for a brand new life around the bend. Your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? Come on, sing it with us. Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name. And they're always glad you came. You wanna go where people know our troubles are all the same. You wanna go where everybody knows your name. 3, 4, 1. Fish don't fry when you can head. Bees don't burn on the grill. It took a whole lot of trying just to get up that hill. Now we're up in the big leagues. Getting our turn at bat. As long as we're living, it should be made. There ain't nothing wrong with that. So we're moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. We're moving on up to the east side. We finally got a key. Well, come on, Weezy. Of the pie.
Now, if you're planning your conquest of Madonna using that little bit of trivia, you should be warned that that is actually from 4 years ago, so Madonna's even older now. She outdates the Golden Girls in that regards. Trying to get the white done tonight. I'll probably have to go over the white with another coat just because, you know, same issue as the most useless crayon color out there. But stuff bleeds through the whites especially easily on watercolor. But it's making so many things just like really stand out. I can only imagine what it's going to be like to combine the white with the black outlining and see, like, the contrast on that picture can be seen from space. You can't make out any details, but you can see the contrast. And of course, Quinn the Cultist is going to get this game reference right away.
Almost heaven. West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like the breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on
on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eye. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning, now she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. And driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Country
Yeah, that one was done for Fallout 76. That was done before Fallout 76, but he did it in a they did it in a Fallout 76 Fallout theme with him dressed in the video as a vault dweller doing explorations, and they had vats and I think a Pip-Boy and stuff. So it was kind of a neat video, and I haven't played enough Fallout 76s, and I haven't played any Fallout 76, so I definitely haven't played enough to mess up that song for me, especially since it ties back to childhood. Mama Forge had a music box that played it. And so that was one of those songs I learned early young. And always enjoyed. And I've been on those West Virginia mountain roads heading home. So it's kind of a double down there. Yeah, the video is cool. The video is just something else entirely for that. So it's, even if you're tired of the song, the video is worth a watch. Oh, that white is really standing out well. I certainly hope you can see it on the screen in good enough quality there. Yeah, I don't know how YouTube is doing, but the D-Live has enough quality. Say the D-Live has enough quality to really make it stand out. Now, what I'm probably gonna do, I don't usually do touch up and stuff off stream, but I'm probably gonna end up going over that white sometime this week to make it stand out more. But that's just making it really stand out. And if you think that pops. We got these lines in here where it's just a dark brown. When you turn those lines black, we're talking black, oil paint black, everything just explodes on the scene. I'm actually, let me grab, I'm going to throw an image on the screen. I know I tweeted this too. This was a previous project, and when you get that, when you actually have that black on there with the color and with the white, it just really blows things up as far as making the details stand out. So that's something we can kind of look forward to with the dragon, although we're not going to have the background in white. It's probably going to be a tan or a brown, is my best guess right now. Maybe a gray. I've got a few to choose from, but it's not going to be. Yeah, it's gonna. The background's going to be Sean King black. Yes. But no, the lines are going to be true black. I get a fine tip black paint pen, like extra fine tip black paint pen in black oil paint, and as long as I don't rush it, it does a really nice job on filling in that outline. So the places where like up in the dragon here, you have some of the metallic paint got into the cracks between the scales and everything. Those scales are going to be outlined. Let's see if I can get close in. The color is going to be offset by the black, and everything's going to be really detailed and outlined. So I got plans. Well, thank you, Lady Monkey, and thank you for stopping by. We're just about finishing up, but I've been making all the colors pop on it, standing out the white, adding some more greens. So it's still going to be a few more streams to finish this off, but it's progressing nicely. There will be later, well, probably early next week on my Twitter, the Will_it_forge, updated pictures of this in natural light to try and get the best capture of all those contrasts, because there is so much going on in this picture, and it just keeps getting more and more every stream. The pinks and the greens, that's well, we don't need no stinking color wheel here. We throw that out the window, tell it to stay out, and then we go our own way. Closest I get to MGTOW. Starving artist going his own way kind of thing, yeah. And with that, we're going to start coming to a close and shut this down. We got half an hour to Lords of the Night on Ranting Monkey's channel, and then probably, I guess probably going to be continuing with Raft on 2 Cents Plus, although I'm sure Satsu and Monkey will tell us tonight as it goes. And Kyler is planning on being home from work tomorrow, so just watch out for a Kyler stream in the mid to late afternoon Eastern Time. Correction from earlier, he's in Civilization 6. I'm the one that's game streaming Civilization 5 on my game streams, which next week I believe should be following the even odd schedule. I think we do have one time this year still where there's a double up, or maybe it's into January. Yeah, double even December 26th to January 2nd. So kind of have to wait and see how that goes there. But following the even odd schedule next week, I do expect a game stream again. Other streams you might check out. There is, of course, the long game stream later tomorrow, 2 cents plus. On Tuesday nights, you got Quippers United on Jack Gunsky's channel. You always catch Jack Gunsky, Terry Diamantis, or Diamantis, however you prefer to mutilate his name. Frosted Glass and Moonshock over there. You'll catch the same quartet, and they have guests there, and you catch the same quartet usually Thursday nights after Lords of the Night in the corner. Frosted Glass is new. Now I get to torture you with stuff that they won't even risk on Lords of the Night. And of course, Lords of the Night, Monday through Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time on alternating channels. With that, I will get to shutting things down. As usual, we'll throw tune on again as we're closing down. Thanks for stopping by. Like, share. Definitely, share it out, because YouTube sucks as that. Even if you find me boring or irritating, share me to the people you don't like. Let them try and figure out which group they fall into. Hey, I like this. You should check it out. Or, hey, this guy sucks. I'm going to share it to annoy you. Come back to this one.
Singing his song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rockin' Robin, tweet, tweet, rockin' Robin, tweet, tweet. Blow rockin' Robin, 'cause we really gonna rock 'em tonight. Every little swallow, every chickadee, every little bird in the tall oak tree. The wise or loud, the big black crow, flap of their wings, sing and go, bird, go. Rockin' Robin, rockin' Robin, go rockin' Robin, 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight. A pretty little raven at the birdman stand, talking about the bumping it was grand. They started going steady and bless my soul. He out popped the buzzard and the Oreo. He rocks in the treetop all day long, popping and a singing his song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rockin' Robin, tweet, tweet, rockin' Robin, tweet, tweet. Slow rockin' Robin, 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight. Well, the pretty little raven at the birdman stand taught him how to do the pop, and it was grand. They started going steady and bless my soul. He out popped the buzzard and the Oreo. He rocks in the treetop all day long, hopping and a bopping and a singing his song.